So if I understand the timeline the way you just described it, between now and July 1st, there may be some additional requirements put on bids
Yes.
that would not necessarily prevent you from bidding, but in the event you were awarded, prevent you from
Being awarded.
being awarded.
Yes.
Right? If you were chosen, prevent you from being awarded.
Correct.
On July 1st, existing contracts, business as usual for the most part, unless something specific comes down from a prime, most likely saying, okay, this one's particularly special. We want to make sure there's a barrier there. New contracts beyond July 1st, definitely going to be looking at what they've already submitted in the portal, where they are, what their POAM looks like, and how they're going to be able to move from there. And then within the first probably 18 to 36 months after July 1st, they can expect someone to knock on the door and want to take a
Certainly within 36 months, because the rules state that you have to be audited at level 2 and level 3 once every 3 years. So that should be an expectation that everyone has at that level. I think the only other thing that we've seen, and this isn't either brand new information or just happened, there are certain prime contractors, Pratt & Whitney in Connecticut is one of these, where they will dictate that you had to be 800-171 compliant and you had to prove it to them, not necessarily to the Department of Defense or anyone else, but you had to prove that you were a reasonable risk and that you were making efforts to compliance. And I think that's the prerogative of the prime contractor, because at the end of the day, their expectation is to deliver a product and make sure the plan data that they've been sharing with people is secure, safe, and hasn't fallen into the wrong hands. And picture, that's got to flow all the way down. It could be 1,000 pieces that are going into the making of something made by 1,000 different companies. Each one of those firms have to be compliant in order for the last piece of the puzzle going together is completely compliant at, let's say, Pratt, GE, any of these big prime contractors.